Hi, this is Kevin Suh, and this is my project for CS120B, which I've titled TacTicToe. When the game initially starts, the LCD screen will prompt the user to press the start button on the keypad to start a game. The LCD screen will then prompt the user to specify the number of rounds through the keypad required to win. Once done, a 3x3 board will light up and the LCD screen will prompt player 1 to make his or her move. The same follows for player 2. So the first 3 moves are essentially the same. However, at the 4th move, player 2 realizes player 1 is about to win a round, so he tries to use blind, a prop that hides the board from the enemy. He then places an invisible mark where player 1 would place his block. On player 1's turn, he realizes he cannot mark the spot on the board where he would win. To counter blind, he uses a new power-up called Rotate Invert, which allows him to see the board, but at a cost of the board being rotated and both players' mark being randomized. Player 1 just happens to mark the best spot that is available on the board, and player 2, even though he forgot what color he is, he still loses because he wants to be conservative with his power-ups. This game may sound easy to newcomers, but with the time restraint of each user only having an estimated 5 seconds to make his or her move, this game can become quite difficult. On round 2, player 2 can now make the first move. He wants to get revenge and decides to blind the opponent on the 3rd move, and place another mark in the first column. Player 1, who has already used Rotate Invert, also decides to be conservative and relies on chance. He guesses that player 2 must have placed a block in the first row instead of the first column, thus giving player 2 an easy win. So ultimately, the game is played with 2 players throwing power-ups back and forth to prevent opponents from marking the same row, column, or diagonal 3 times. The last power-up, which is not shown so well, is the reset power, which resets the round but not the battle, which is used in dire situations. The board will also flash all the marks be white when there is a tie state. Every time a user wins a round, the score is incremented up in the top left-hand corner. The red segment displays for player 1, and the green segment displays for player 2. When a player has reached a number of rounds to win a battle, the LCD screen will announce the winner.